Responding to another incident after a man allegedly threatened multiple people with a machete last night. Police called out to the area of 400 Demers Avenue around 10:10 p.m. after a man reported that another man had swung a machete at him and was swinging that weapon at others in the area as well. Officers eventually locating the suspect, saying they attempted to de-escalate that situation, but the suspect then put the blade to his own throat, cutting himself. That man was transported to the hospital for medical treatment. His current condition unknown. No charges have been filed, but they could be possibly pending the investigation. Anyone with any information is encouraged to contact police.